What's good, YouTube, and welcome to another KaibaHacksDartz Yu-Gi-Oh video. Today we're coming at you with another deck list, deck profile, deck update, whatever you like to call it. And this is our Dark Blade deck for February 2025. Dark Blade, of course, a classic, anime sauce. A little bit of everything. He's been here since almost the beginning of time. He is, the classic normal monster. And it says, they say he is a dragon-manipulating warrior from the Dark World. His attack is tremendous, using his great swords with vicious power. 1800 attack, he's not too special looking at him. But what this deck kind of goes through is all the extra sauce that's kind of part of his archetype, I guess, or his little certain area of Yu-Gi-Oh! Plus a little bit of bonus sauce focusing on, the weird extra union tech and stuff in the deck. So, we got 3 of him, of course. And moving into, his kind of dragon taming abilities, I guess you would say it is you have Yugioh, I'm not exactly sure how you say it. And he's got some pretty decently long text, but what it is once per turn during your main phase, if you control this monster in the field, you can equip it to your Dark Blade as an equip spell, or change it back to a monster in face-up attack position. And when equipped to a monster by this card's effect, that monster's attack and defense is increased by 900 points. You can offer this card as a tribute to allow the equipped monster to attack your opponent's life points directly this turn. If one monster can only be equipped with one union monster at a time. If the monster that this card is equipped to is destroyed by battle, this card is destroyed instead. So every union card is that same kind of idea of, that, you can, once per turn, during your main phase usually is what it is, but sometimes it's once per turn. If you control this monster on the field, you can, equip it to whatever monster. There's some conditions, and then, or special summon it back, and then they have different effects when equipped to a monster. So that is basically what the union sauce is. And of course, I love that direct attack stuff, so he's one of our main boys. Next, the other dragon that he tames, I guess, is Pitch Dark Dragon. And I recommend maybe bringing this up by one more. Of course, we had 3 of the Yugioh. And once per turn during your main phase, same stuff. If it's a Dark Blade, you can equip him as an equip spell, or take him off and special summon him. And when equipped to a monster by this card's effect, that monster's attack and defense is increased by 400, and when it attacks with an attack that is higher than the defense of a defense position monster, inflict the battle damage to your opponent's life points, so piercing, And same thing if he's destroyed in battle, destroy this card instead. So, of course, there's lots of little sauce there for equipping, unequipping, doing the union plays that it was kind of intended. But, it can be reworked up. Of course, I like the direct attack sauce, or you could kind of favor it into, battle piercing. Next, I threw in a weird little card, Union Rider. Of course, he shows the Pitch Dark Dragon, and it is you can take a union monster that is currently a monster on your opponent's side of the field and equip it to this card. So it's basically, nonsensical to a certain degree, but it's in there, and it's a possible strat. I don't know, maybe getting union monsters on their side of the field and then taking them back. I don't know if you could figure it, some tribute strats or something like that. Who knows? I thought it was a weird piece. Continuing on, we just went with a lot of union sauce. Of course, like all my decks, this is a work in progress. So we got 3 Torque Tune gear. Once per turn, you can either target one monster you control and equip this card, or unequip it, the union sauce. But of course, it can be any monster, and a monster equipped with this card is treated as a tuner, and it gains 500 attack and defense. Also, if it would be destroyed by battle or card effect, destroy this card instead. So, of course, you get the card effect bonus. It's a tuner. It can make things into tuners. Very reliable card, and I think it's going to be important in future strats of the deck when I work in a bit more extra deck sauce. Why we're putting them under like that, I don't even know. 2, Armor Breaker coming up. Armor Breaker is a bit of an older saucy card, but still union, and he works well with the Dark Blade ideas. It is once per turn, you can equip this card to a warrior type monster you control, or, special summon it. And when equipped to a monster by this effect, that monster inflicts battle damage. When that monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent, destroy one card on the field. So pretty good little sauce, and if the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle, discard instead. Of course, we're trying to lean away maybe from just the battle ones, because it's obviously a lot less likely to be destroyed in battle. Bringing up to Squeak Knight, another Union sauce we're trying out. If this card is special summoned, you can activate this effect. Treat this card as a tuner this turn. So more synchro plays that we're going to probably work into the future, lots of ideas in the deck. And of course, also you can only special summon once from the extra deck for the rest of this turn when you use that effect. And once per turn, you can either target one face-up monster you can control and equip this card to it, or unequip it and special summon it, and the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect. Destroy this card instead. So another battle or card effect one that works out pretty well for the ideas of the deck. Next, we threw in 2 Rescue Rabbit, just a potential quick sauce way to get out some Dark Blades and maybe do some tech. It's just an extra idea, of course, because, they're normal monsters. Plus, we could focus in some of the other sauce that I have in the future and boost up their numbers to get it to work with that. So for some one-offs, we have Clavicus the Magic-y Sky Blaster. Figure he's a warrior normal, so he works with some of the normal strats, and of course some of the warrior strats. But this could be changed up for a lot of different warriors, especially if you're going for more of the fusion plays with the like the Dragon Rider Knight or whatever it's called. Fortunately, I don't have that card, but in the future, that could be what we lean towards more. Next, a Beckoned by the World Chalice. Just some sauce, same idea, that you could use it for warrior normal monster plays and such, to equip unions or whatever, or go into other stuff. Gene Warped Werewolf, 2000, defense, or 2000 defense, 2000 attack, what am I saying? Gene Warped Werewolf, another normal monster. Of course, he's not a warrior, but it's just some teching in some ideas. And that runs through the monsters. Moving on, we got 3 Combo Attack combination. This is such an old classic card, and of course it works with the freezing and flaming beast stuff that we might check out in the future. But it is during a battle phase, you can use this effect on one monster that is attacked this turn and is equipped with a union monster. Change that union monster back to a monster in face-up attack or defense position. Also, that monster that was equipped with the union monster may attack again this turn. So there's lots of little plays. Maybe you can get out Dark Blade with the Kuryu, get tributed off, get something else on there, activate this effect. Bam, you've comboed into multiple direct attacks in one turn. Moving on, we got 3 Frontline Base, more classic union sauce. We're trying it all out. Once per turn during your main phase, you can special summon 1 union monster of level 4 or lower from your hand. So, continuous, obviously a great way to spam out some unions. Obviously, it doesn't work with Kuryu, but there could be some ways to, cost down them, stuff like that. Lots of different tech. Moving on, we got 3 Unexpected Die. If you control no monsters, special summon 1 level 4 or lower normal monster from the deck. So you could obviously Frontline Base, have that going, special summon your Dark Blade, with Unexpected Die from the deck or, hand. And then go into Frontline Base, get a Union monster on there, start the Union plays. And then just a reinforcement of the army. Great way to get out Dark Blades or some of the other normal monsters. Moving on, we got 3 Formation Union. Great little trap piece here. It is select 1 Union monster on your side of the field. Equip 1 Union monster on your side of the field, Chew an appropriate monster on your side of the field as an equip card. Change 1 equipped Union monster on your side of the field back into face-up attack. So great way to just pop off their effect maybe a second time, your opponent's, turn. Lots of different stuff. And of course, it is not once per turn, so you could maybe have 2 and double off and switch, you know what I mean? Say you need a Union monster from your whatever to your Dark Blade, so you're just bringing them around with 2 formation unions. And of course, you could trap trick or whatever to search out a lot of this union trap pieces. Next, we got rollout. Select 1 union monster in your graveyard and equip it to an appropriate monster you control. So bam bam, you know, it's a quick way to just set up a union backup play. Especially, you could kind of focus more on getting Kuryu or Kuryu into the graveyard to then activate that, or just something to get it onto the field to get its effect off. But next, we got just a free range monsters. Same sauce, so you could maybe combo this with your formation union and, you know, equip it to something on their turn, of course. Back to the front, same idea, but of course you could more maybe focused for your turn, but you could use it on their turn. Same idea. And then a Call of the Haunted. Same stuff, you know, recycling power to either use with formation union or to, you know, continue on and bring out some other power. For the extra deck, we just threw in 2 little normal sauce pieces. You know, Defender of the Labyrinth, 2 normal monsters, and then 1 normal summon monster with 1,000 attack or less, the Salomon Great. You know, you're normaling a union. You could use it for that. But of course, what I'm thinking about is a lot of different directions, so I don't know where to start with, and this is kind of the first iteration of the deck in terms of, you know, my sauce. So let me know if there's anything you think I missed in the comments. Like I said, there's a lot of synchro potential with, you know, like Squeak Knight, Torque Tune Gear, stuff like that. And of course, similar levels for a lot of stuff. You know, ones, you know, you could cost down, take out some of the extra sauce and focus on more levels. There's a lot of ways to take it. And then, of course, the fusion plays. Even if I had 1 copy of the Dragon Rider Knight or whatever it's called, the Dark Blade and Pitch Dark Fusion, you could start to use, like, fusion searching cards, you know, fusion deployment or whatever, stuff like that, where you can, you know, search them from the deck or special summon them from the deck and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different ideas and ways to take it, and this is just the first iteration, like I said. So make sure to check out, you know, my other deck profiles. I do these pretty consistently, as well as, you know, pack openings, all kinds of interesting packs, as well as, you know, normally kind of sauce, mainstream stuff, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! DIY projects, and other, you know, maybe long-form content here and there. So like I said, make sure to check out all that content, great stuff. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you think I missed. Hit that little notification bell so you know when future content's coming out. And otherwise, thanks for watching. Peace.